Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Bhagwan Shri Yogi Ramsuratkumar ki jai. Sarvam Yogi Ramsuratkumar Arpanastu. மறுபடியும் இந்த வாய்ப்பினை பெற்றோம். It is with deep gratitude that we have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Bhagwan, and knowing that this is no small grace, let us celebrate this grace and keep it in our heart. From tomorrow, because of some repair work, now 21 years after the Mahasamadhi of Bhagwan, and more than 21 years since we put up the roof at Pradhan Mandir. Now it requires some repair work, and it is difficult to arrange for a clear rendering of satsang. So we shall wait for some time until the work is over. And by then, if all the restrictions have been removed, then it is just as well that you people can come to the ashram straight and have darshan of Bhagwan and sit in Pradhan Mandir, sing with us. There may not be any need for satsang then. Let us hope and pray to Bhagwan that things should clear up soon and normalcy should return. Now, Bhagwan had pronounced often that faith is greater than God. Where there is faith, there is no fate. All of us know this particular quote of Bhagwan. We shall see some glimpses pertaining to this faith what Bhagwan had said at different times to different people. Once, I think it was 1977, probably that was the time Bhagwan had entered Sannadi Street house and started to see people there also. Haragopal Sekhuri, Sri Haragopal Sekhuri had taken some friend with him for darshan of Bhagwan. Bhagwan asked the gentleman what his name was and what work he was doing. And as soon as the gentleman spoke about his name and job, do you know what he said, Bhagwan? Oh, you are doing important work. You are doing a great work. Why do you waste your time coming here? Haragopal Sekhuri is already wasting his time coming here, and he is wasting this beggar's time also. Now this beggar leaves you. You can go. What a strange thing to say. Have you ever heard Bhagwan say something like this? Surely, that man, that gentleman, was not willing to come at all, nor did he want to listen to Bhagwan. He didn't think it important. Bhagwan, I have seen my little experience with Bhagwan. When I was coming and going, those first 7 years, that is from 87 to 93 November, if I had gone in the company of a person whose vibrations were very different from mine, Bhagwan would not allow me also inside. He would say, this beggar is busy, you can go. Which now I understand probably meant that even if he had given darshan, it might have been a waste of time. From Bhagwan's point of view, of course, even one darshan of Bhagwan, however unwilling people are, would definitely benefit them enormously. There is no doubt about it. But Bhagwan's precious time mattered so much to him that he always said, if you want to come, you come alone. Don't bring friends. So the company in which we come to have darshan of Bhagwan matters to Bhagwan truly. It may clash with our own vibrations, and Bhagwan might not be able to pass on much. Another time, a friend approached him seeking solitude. He wanted to go into solitude, into some forest, and do his tapas. You know what Bhagwan said to him? No, my friend, you remember this beggar. You know this beggar has accepted you. There ends all your sadhana. Leave it. Just remember, this beggar does enough for you. There is no need to worry about your spiritual progress. My Father will take care of you. So, you see, once we come to the lotus feet of Bhagwan, there ends our sadhana. This is what Bhagwan says. Now at this point I remember Sharadama used to say to her devotees, she was giving diksha to many, many people. Having a mother's heart, she could not bring herself to say no to even unworthy people. And then she would be doing japa all through the day, till the moment she would go to sleep. And that would of course continue in sleep also. She said, all those people have taken diksha from me. I am afraid that they are not doing even minimum japa. They are very careless about the diksha. They don't understand what is involved. So I have to do japa for them. So I have to do the japa from morning till I go to sleep. I cannot afford to waste time. So you see the large-hearted mother, the Divine Mother Sharadama, was doing japa for the sake of all the devotees, especially for those who could not do it themselves. But we should not take advantage of that. For our part, we have to continue doing the japa and praying to Bhagwan for the upliftment of our soul. We have to keep praying to Bhagwan for attaining those virtues by which we would elevate ourselves to a higher level of consciousness. For their part, of course, they would be doing everything for us. But then, in Bhagwan's words, there is an underlying hint that we must have this faith that I have come to the feet of Bhagwan, my refuge, the refuge of my soul. There is no need for any sadhana. From moment to moment I must remember that I have come to the holy feet of Bhagwan. Then what need I have for sadhana? Bhagwan will do everything for me. This must be the faith. And that is why Bhagwan was talking about the unshakable faith, established faith. Now we are all very, very fortunate. Many of us have seen Bhagwan, moved closely with him, and we all have the fortune of his name. This is no small treasure. The name is Kalpata, wish-fulfilling tree. It is Kamadeva, the divine cow, wish-fulfilling divine cow. It is Chintamani, that the rarest gem, wish-fulfilling gem, legendary gem Chintamani. So when we have this Kalpata with us, as we keep on chanting, hadn't Bhagwan said there is no need even to pray? So even though Bhagwan said, you have come to this beggar and there ends your sadhana, there is no need to worry about your spiritual progress. My Father will take care of you completely. So let's remember this in the heart and continue doing Nama, not as sadhana, but to remember that we have come to Bhagwan. Every Nama reminds us that we have come to the refuge, the ultimate refuge. Nama reminds one of the divinity of Bhagavan, the one divinity that is all pervasive, all knowing, all powerful. Now there was another incident. A gentleman had come. Bhagavan gave some instructions for him to follow. He took the guidance. Of course, he followed it. So after 2 months, he promptly came back to Bhagavan and reported that he had done whatever Bhagavan asked him to do. Now, Bhagavan gave him completely reverse instructions. Now this man was stunned. What is it? What he gave me 2 months back, which I very religiously, vigorously followed, now he is giving something else. His faith shook. He could not accept it, that Bhagavan could say something just the opposite. He began to think, what kind of man is he? Now Bhagavan, of course, he knew everybody's thoughts. Then Bhagavan very diplomatically said, my friend, it is not necessary that you should follow what this beggar says. The Supreme God is right inside you. You can straight away take guidance from Him. Just remember, He is within you and that He is guiding you. You follow what your inner God says. You don't have to follow this beggar's instructions. And then he said very quickly, this beggar leaves you, my friend, you can go. After that friend left, Bhagavan said to those people around, when this beggar gave one set of instructions to this man, it was right, perfect at that time. Now this time when the gentleman had come, this beggar has given a different set of instructions. He doesn't know that this time these instructions are right. They are perfect. They are from my Father. Father never makes mistakes. He should have followed. He should have taken these instructions to heart and followed it. It doesn't matter, whatever the Guru says at any time is the best and the perfect. So you see, the instructions from the Divine may vary from time to time depending upon our own mindset, the environment, and the type of work that is involved. But at any time, Bhagavan had said, Father is perfect, and whatever Father does is perfect. I remember the story of Arjuna and Krishna. They were walking one day in the garden. A crow was flying. Now Bhagavan Krishna wanted to test Arjuna's faith in him. He said, Arjuna, you see that? What a wonder. This crow is completely white. Have you ever seen a white crow? Just see. A white crow is flying. Arjuna looked up and saw a completely black crow, as usual. But then he thought for a moment, anything connected with the world is Maya. It can be true or untrue. But whatever comes from Bhagwan Krishna can only be true. said, Krishna, of course, the crow is white, completely white, you're right. Krishna smiled to himself, and a few minutes after, a few steps after, Krishna once again pointed to a crow that was flying. See, Arjuna, now the crow is black in color. Arjuna looked up, and even without looking up, he knew what to say. Yes, Krishna, now it is all black. Krishna hugged him happily. No matter what the truth of the world is, it is still within the realm of Maya. And whatever comes out of the great master, whoever lives in the house of truth, who is ever in communion with God, who is a yogi, united with the Supreme, it could only be truth. Bhagwan had said to people, when I happened to be there, he was telling somebody, your faith would save you. Your faith will protect you always. Faith is greater than God. God does His blessing only if you have faith. So faith, just as we need money to buy things from the bazaar, to buy grace, we need the currency of faith. The deeper the faith, the faster the work. More shallow the faith, the later the fulfillment will be. It will drag on. So when Bhagwan is there, let us have complete, unshakable faith in His protection, in His guidance. And let us now appeal to His generosity. Bhagwan, kindly cast your compassionate glance upon the whole humanity. We seek your immediate divine intervention for extricating the whole world from the dreadful clutches of this monstrous virus and its variants. We beg you again and again, a million times, to bring back normalcy so that the children can go to school, to college. And the people can go return to their office for work. Bhagwan, there is now a lot of fear, panic in the hearts of people. The second wave has brought, it's been very devastating. Many lives have become casualties, lives and livelihoods. Kindly uproot this panic from the hearts of people and arrest the rapid spread of the disease. Enter those medicines so that the medicines will work and kill the viruses. And all those people who are stranded for lack of facilities, medical facilities, We beg you to reach out to them and give all that they need so that they get well soon and return home safely. And all those great warriors who are laboring so hard, slogging through the day and night at the very risk of their life in order to save other lives despite all the challenges they meet, unmindful of their own comfort. Please give them protection and all-round welfare. And Bhagwan, we beg you for a lift to our economy. Please bless us to remember your name all the time. Now, a glimpse comes to my mind. I read somewhere that one of the devotees who'd been with Bhagwan, moved with Bhagwan so closely, spent quite a bit of time in the Sunny Street house. One day, in the morning, Bhagwan began to ask, this beggar is sitting on the lap of Father, but this beggar is unable to see Father face to face. When will this beggar be able to see Father face to face? The devotee kept quiet. He didn't know what to say. And Bhagwan wouldn't stop with that. He was asking everybody who visited him, do you know, when would I see Father face to face? This beggar is sitting on the lap of Father, but this beggar is not able to see him face to face. When will this beggar see him? Everyone who visited him that day, this question was put. It continued all through the day, all through the evening, till night, until Bhagwan went to sleep. Now this friend of Bhagwan, this devotee friend, was sitting with Bhagwan all through the day, listening to this lamentation. And then he understood that Bhagwan was probably referring to the devotee himself, that the devotee is with Bhagwan, figuratively sitting right on his lap. So probably Bhagwan is testing whether he recognizes the fact that he is sitting on the lap of Divine Father, and that is meeting him face to face. So he kept quiet. The next day morning, promptly Bhagwan started once again. He said, my friend, this beggar is sitting on the lap of my Father, but he is unable to see Father face to face. Do you know when this beggar would see him? And this went on and on the next day till about 9 o'clock or so, and the devotee was unable to bear it anymore. He got totally frustrated that Bhagwan should keep on asking the same question. Immediately he blurted out. He said, Swami, if you are not able to see your Father, it is your fate. But I am able to see my Father face to face. When he declared, there was thunder and a rain of laughter. Bhagwan's uproarious laughter went on and on and on. He burst out laughing, his inimitable laughter, for quite some time, and he stopped asking. Bhagwan now knows the devotee understood and admitted that he was with Father, the Divine Father, the Supreme Father. So we beg you, Bhagwan, that we are also sitting right on your lap, and at our level, chanting your name is seeing Father face to face. Please bless us with constant remembrance of the name. And when you grant it, we would be fortunate to see you face to face. We want to soak in you. We want to soak in your name. We want to soak in your divinity. Please bless us with that attitude, the attitude of gratitude to you. Please bless us to be a good instrument in your hands, fitting instrument in your hands, so that we would go about our lives as an offering to you. And Bhagwan, once again, we beg you 1,000,000 times to give us that supreme blessing for our complete transformation, so that we reach that state when whatever happens is only your grace. Whatever happens is perfect because you are perfect, your Leela is perfect. We would be able to see only your presence and your blessings in every happening of life. Jai Yogi Ramsuratkumar.